Previously on
What's
Sherlock Holmes The
Over here.
Awakened.
Holmes, what are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
Dear Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. You will be brought to justice, and the world will know your cruelty.
Awaken and let the world behold.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another Sherlock Holmes The Awakened video. In the last chapter, we found ourselves in a asylum where all the missing people has been taken to be tortured or killed, amongst other disturbing things happening in that asylum, which also leads to the death of Professor Gygax. And now Sherlock and Watson is heading towards America, New Orleans, to find out what has actually been going on. And with that, let's get on with the video. If you like my content, please consider subscribing and clicking that like button. I really much appreciate it.
There is nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Steve?
Holmes? You seem troubled.
I am not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be
Oh,
natural to
yeah, it
experience
is.
some feelings of shock or fear.
It was
Men reduced to
horrible.
gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. It means a lot to you, Sherlock. To those who have played Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, you probably know what they were talking about, or what he was talking about. Chapter 4, The Outsiders. New Orleans. Let's go.
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.
Sorry, miss, that was an accident. Better be careful with this stuff. We're just gonna shoot you with this gun. Alright, what's on our agenda? I don't know. What are you laughing about? Just a walk. We have nothing to set up to. Oh well. Banking house of E.W. Gray. Piece of evidence are leading to New Orleans. Seems that the kidnappers are using the service of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems. Strange. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of Red Dead Redemption 2. Harbor Master Office. Yeah, there it is. Harbor Master Office. Okay, I can't go in there. Guessing I just have to go find the bank and get a newspaper. I was hoping I could get like a newspaper or talk to someone about it. Just go find the bank. Bernodi Limited. Dry goods. I don't even know where to begin. Maybe just keep looking till we find it. I mean, that kind of looks like a bank or a mansion. Could be a mansion. Alright, go back this way. This way it just reminds me of Red Dead 2. Chinatown. Banking house. E.O. Gray, thank you. You.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
Myopia. Squints. Okay. Hidden tabloid newspaper, Abe Lincoln Alive. Huh. Abraham Lincoln. Something in the pocket. Sandwich. Squints. Myopia. Hidden tabloid newspaper, Abe Lincoln Alive. Something in the pocket. Sandwich. The guy in the bag is a real character, storing a sandwich in his pocket while reading Abe Lincoln Alive, making the guard a paranoid fool that with bad taste beside the man is myopia. Paranoid fool. Critical thinker. The guard in the bank is a real character, storing a sandwich in his pocket saves time while reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes him critical thinker who questions everything, even the truth. Myopia is a result of constant reading to the determinant of one's health. Myopia. I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard myopia, whatever that means. Let's say paranoid. Also could be a critical thinker. So far I've been wrong 2 times. Paranoid.
In the flesh. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
Can I present another piece of identification?
Nope. That's why we send the invitation.
I got a point there, Shirley. Now I gotta go
Holmes,
find that guy.
Over here. Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a
Frank
local.
Barnaby.
And do you think Mr. Barnaby will be happy to share his invitation?
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type.
True. Question is, where we find him? Frank Barnaby is the owner of the invitation to the bank auction. That helps me with not a lot of things.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, I've heard talk.
I heard talk. The locals say that he owns a shop in Chinatown called Barnaby's Hidden Gems. Gems, oddly, you know?
How
Gems.
marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed, those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been transported to the Orient itself.
That's a saloon. Alright, it's only like somewhere here in this area. Barnaby's Hidden Gems.
Oh, I know.
The teapot.
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
What do you don't sound Chinese? But who am I to judge? Okay. What this one?
Is that the sort of thing?
Oh, here you are.
Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
Damn, he at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in greenbacks, he'll pay in blood.
Help me, please.
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
The gentlemen say that Barnaby owes them money. He is a known alcoholic and is currently getting drunk at local bars called the Giddy Gator. Odd name. And in the Royal quarters, he can be recognized by a yellow hat and green jacket. Got it. Can I go
Locked.
in?
No one's
Okay.
here.
Giddy Gator Bar in Royal quarters, wherever that is. Oh, here it is. Giddy Gators.
This place. There's a Spartan charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way.
Hold on. Can I like go inside?
Is this familiar to you?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Okay. I know what you're knocking at. Hoping that was a bar, but that's not the bar, so he's like somewhere in this area, I guess. So he has a organized by a yellow hat and a green jacket. Here you are.
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open. Look, Watson, the two of you are just alike.
Oh, great. So I look like a haggard alcoholic.
I get alcoholic. True search, Watson. Mr. Barnaby, the banking house of E.W. Gray, invites you to participate in a closed auction. We are pleased to present a selection of rare and extraordinary black opal for sale. Please contact our employees to receive more information. We strongly argue you to wear the cleanest suit you have and be sober. One more unacceptable incident and we will exclude you from our list of buyers.
Eureka!
What have you got?
An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
Holmes.
Watson.
I
time
better
is
meet
of
in
the
him.
essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me.
Yeah, get us on American.
Holmes, must we really
Watson.
indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Sure, if you redefine the word worked.
Alright,
Yes,
do this.
I'm not very happy with them. Oh,
Watson, you got this. Let me have something set up. Yeah, there it is.
Where's my cash, Frank? In the bartender's tip jar?
I don't care about you. Talk to you later. I have more important stuff to deal with, sir.
Where's the money, Barnaby?
I'm gonna
I'll
pretend
wait
like
here so as not to arouse suspicion.
I don't know you.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Hmm.
Come on in.
You just have poor eyesight, bro. I'm just telling you.
Heavens, I never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
Black opal origin, Australia. Weight 40 carats. Rarest stone believed to be a piece of a shattered space rock that fell to Earth. Sure. What else is on the other side?
Do you know anything about this?
You better ask someone else about that.
Yeah. Thing I've marked on. No. Oh. I don't have anything much to go with though. Not gonna bother with that yet. Piece of evidence leading to banking in New Orleans.
May I ask you something?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't. Oh. Black opal origin. Oh, it's same wordings.
Sorry, I'm just dealing with another client's request. Please wait a moment.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Plaque was philanthropist. The banking house of E.W. Gray thanks its fine philanthropist H. Armitage Dillard, E. Arneson, French Quarter, J. Atkinson, St. Thomas, R. Carter, French Quarter, B. Chambers, McCown, S. Clements, St. Thomas, G. Eagle, Fillmore, M. Marnet, Faubourg, Marigny, J. Howlett, Lakeview. Okay. Okay. Now I can talk to people.
Morning, sir, and
to
welcome
you.
to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you,
Clemens.
Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind.
The previous one, what's special about these stones?
These
Cool, about
gems
these
are rather
stones.
curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
Better
Forgive
be.
my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
Could the gems be stolen?
It doesn't say where these stones came from. No provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you
Sure.
these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business
opportunity.
Ah, what have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister?
Mister, what's wrong with
Frank?
you?
You're looking
Looking
pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Observe. It's gonna be interesting dilemma or drama. Oversized large wool hat. Oversized. Over confiscating for something. Sheriff Grubb. Position of power. Oh, sheriff. Okay. Was also in the military. Golden Revolver champion. Proud or poser. Let's say poser. Point. But be wrong. Cares for appearance, luxurious textile. And a gun. Polished nails. Fashionable or hates getting dirty. Say fashionable. Toothless dog. Let's read this one first. Sheriff Grubb is actually a barking, toothless dog. The man attempts to make the impression that he is an important figure in the life of New Orleans. However, he's just a small cog in the government's machine. In fact, the sheriff feels so uncomfortable and displeased with his role that he tries to compensate with ridiculous tournament fashionable looks and threatening behavior. Fashionable. Sheriff Grubb is the law in New Orleans. He is fairly eccentric, looking after his nails, appearance, and image. However, it is just a cover for his true nature as a remorseless and highly powerful individual in the local community who uses his image to distract and disguise his true nature. Ah, shoot. I mean, if he's just, I don't think he would go with the trouble to like sharpen his nails and whatever. It's just probably to show it off. I mean, he's compensating this tournaments, whatever. I feel like it's probably fashionable. Mm. Mm. Fashionable. It's gonna go there.
Of course I know you, Sheriff.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Oh,
fines? Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa. Think careful now, because Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
My God, he knows. Jack.
Is this familiar to you?
I'm so sorry. I can't be of help.
Okay, that's that he's dealt with. Go through Barnaby's sky. He's insisted on us leaving New Orleans tomorrow morning. At least there's a positive consequence of such a failure. There is no sense in wearing Barnaby's silly and smelly outfit anymore. It's time to go back to the boat and change there so as to avoid Barnaby's legacy. Okay.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
Alright, go back to the boat and get changed. Even though the boat's like miles away. And this, can't believe this game's making me walk back there just to change. I should have chose Toothless Dog. I don't know what happened if I did, so
A pox on the crew.
Box on the crew?
No, no! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
Seriously?
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my
bollocks,
head.
now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John, I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle.
Yeah.
All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Oh, go annoy someone else while I visit the nymph.
Watson.
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby.
Oh, it's that
Welcome
kind of
home.
place.
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne will know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
Thank you. She's awfully nice. American jacket. The new outfit unlocked.
Ah,
That's
forgive
cool.
me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored halfway through?
And what's the point? You know what? I might just change. I can't change my clothes here. Well, I'll do it whenever later. Alright. Now this one. Young woman named Lucy decided to help. She said to look for. Oh, no, okay, that's done. Lucy said that she said that a local woman called Champagne knows everything and that she can help us. Champagne lives and works in the fisherman quarters behind the coral quarters. Okay. Wherever that is. That's coral quarters right there. So fisherman quarters. You get a bar. It's gonna be really tough to find. You just pee next to me. I swear you're all gross. It says behind the coral quarters. Behind it. I don't know what behind means. Really, behind can mean anything. What about here? Nope, nothing. I'd be here. I don't know. I mean, any fisherman quarters looks like a fisherman quarters to me. Oh. You just need to find people and ask them.
Can I ask you a question?
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
People say that Champagne lives in fisherman quarters in a hut on a boat. She owns 2 dogs. In a hut on a boat, and she owns 2 dogs. This must be it.
Tocqueville? Lafayette! Hush now. No offense, Cher. Them two don't take kindly to gents. Especially foreigners. How can Champagne help you? Trip to the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Crocodile.
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it, you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe. Maybe not. What you want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything. This time I tell you for free. Next time, you pay.
Thank you.
May have been 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is...
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire 'em out for dollars. Or a bottle of you-know-what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
Appreciate it, ma'am. Was an odd character, but I'll allow it. Okay, may have enough. I don't know. Who is the jewel seller? A. Oh, we spent time to this. Okay. What about that? Okay, what's wrong with that? So that should be it. That should be it. He most likely, sorry, A for Arneson, most likely the jewel seller who stands behind the A in the telegram of Edelweiss Institute is E. Anderson of the French Quarter. Yep. From the list of names that we found. What was it? Oh, I can't lie. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Ernest and E. Ernest in French Quarters. Now we gotta go find the French Quarters, wherever that is. Come on, Watson. Oh, it sounded like a gator. Yep, there he is. Baddest beast in the bayou. Can I talk to you about it?
Could you help me?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Thank you. Passerby suggests using a cab near Harbor Master Building to travel to French quarters. Thank you kindly. Oh, there he is. Cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you want to do here. Yes. I'm
Got
done.
a spot in mind.
French Quarter, and get us there fast.
And that concludes chapter 4. And there's not gonna be a part 2. There's only one part this time. And I appreciate everybody for watching. Please drop a comment down below if you like it so far. If you're with me so far, I would love to know. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. I really much appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time on chapter 5.